Happy Sabbath, Church. The one great thing about recording a video is that you can pretty much record it from anywhere. So this Sabbath, we're visiting our son in Dallas, and I'm going to give you the COVID-19 update as I always do, but from Dallas. Where are we? Let's look at it from a global perspective first. In Europe, COVID-19 is experiencing a resurgence in many of the countries that had it under control in the summer, such as the United Kingdom, Netherlands, Germany, and other countries in mainland Europe. The United Kingdom actually set a new record for the number of COVID-19 cases in a single day, and have done it several times over the past week or two, which doesn't really bode well for the virus over in Europe. But what does that mean for us? Are we bound for the same thing? Well, if you look at the United States cases are trending up, or at least starting to trend up. So let's look at Ector County. I'll show you this graph as I normally do. So what does it tell us? Well, if you look at the last graph, or last bar on the graph for the past week, we're starting to trend up again. So what that means is that either one, the items that we are doing or continuing to do either have no effect, or most likely we're suffering from what is starting to be called COVID fatigue, meaning all the different precautions that we've done up to this point are starting to fall by the wayside. It's a little bit scary though, because if we look at the number of cases as it's trending up, granted this is only 1 week's worth of data to show this effect, we are looking at a significant issue with our second spike or second peak. But it might not matter, at least, right? You would normally say, so what if everyone has COVID cases, right? If it comes up and it doesn't really affect anyone or kill anyone, then does it really matter? Well, let's take a look at the hospitalizations. As you can see, hospitalizations here, based on the number of COVID cases that were reported in the past week in Ector County, if you go back to roughly the end of June, you'll notice the number of cases at the end of June and number of hospitalizations. We are significantly higher from a hospitalization perspective. So what does that mean? Well, it means 1 week is certainly not enough data for anything, but if you were to make a trend on 1 week of data, which I never advise to do, but if you did, what it looks like is the second peak is going to be a lot more serious. It might not be the number of cases, but the number of hospitalizations for the number of cases is significantly more than what you would expect based on history. If you look at the trend in Europe, is unfortunately the same. That's what a lot of people believe, that right now we're following Europe. So what Europe sees, we'll probably see in 3 or 4 weeks. A lot of their hospital beds in the UK are full. So this is not good news. So what can I tell you? Again, love to see you at church. But keep in mind all the important precautions of social distancing and mask wearing, as I always reiterate. And also, and more importantly, make sure that when you do go out, that you are exercising the same precautions. It is with your help and with the help of other people in Ector County that we can beat this, right? It is all, we all have a role to play, and let's help make Ector County safe and back to normal as much as possible. Again, I wish you a happy Sabbath, and I hope you have a happy and safe week.